Программа предназначена к просмотру для лиц старше 18 лет.
Инди-игры – особый жанр или побочный продукт гейм-индустрии. Кто-то относится к ним скептически, другие ждут их победы над мейнстримом. Я готов доказать, что инди – это целый мир. И даже больше. Лодз, Польша. Знакомы, не правда ли? Порой кажется, что уникальные и потрясающие инди-проекты разрастаются в этом городе как грибы. Знакомьтесь, «Пластик». Студия, которая в августе этого года релизнула невероятно волшебный, вдумчивый и содержательный платформер Bound. Мы поговорили с Каролом, гейм-дизайнером одной из самых красивых игр года.
Okay, so hey everyone, I'm Karol, I'm game designer on Bound. Okay, so actually I joined Plastic like around 2 years ago, I think, but studio was started in 1996 by Michał, and he started this as a demo scene group, and after that, when the PS3 came out, Bonsai started working with Sony Santa Monica on many, experimental projects for PlayStation. That's how the Linger in Shadows came to be, and after that Datura, and our third project for them is Bound. So that's how it started. Actually, the first thing that came to be was the art style. Like, we knew we wanted to make a game about a girl that tries to come, like, to deal with her past, but we didn't know that she will be a ballerina. We probably pretty much very soon knew that we want to have a lot of inspirations taken from modern art. So that's what arrived at first, but when we had the art style and we had this kind of rough idea of how the game will be played and what the story will be, we noticed that our main character is kind of gamey, and it feels like any other game character as in any other platformer. She was like basically like a clone to Mario or something. So we were looking for different ways to portray her and to show her emotions, because we also knew at that point that we won't have many dialogues in the game, and the sound design will be the characters won't speak real words and all that. So we needed a way to portray and to explain how the character feel without using like the sound, So we couldn't tell, okay, I'm sad. We had to use something, so we arrived at dancing after I think Sia released her video clip to Chandelier, and there's this girl dancing in it, so that was like the main inspiration. Okay, maybe we should try, this mix of modern dance with ballet, maybe that could work. And yeah. Okay, so it's the game is made with our own engine, so we are using, and it's called Pico, and it's really small, but it's ours, so we can do a lot of crazy stuff with it. So actually there is this piece from Bauhaus. It's a theatrical show called Das Tradisch Ballet. It's a triadic ballet made by Oskar Schlemmer, and Oskar Schlemmer had this crazy costumes in the Bauhaus theater, but basically Oskar Schlemmer in one of his shows, theatrical pieces, had characters that wore costumes very similar to our own. So we knew that the whole theme, artistically, the whole theme of the game will be modern art with the demo scene kind of flavors, like the ocean of cubes and all that. So it was demo scene mixed with modern art. So we tried to take as much from modern art we could, and that's how we arrived at the design of the main character. We wanted something that kind of fit into that period, but it's also very contemporary. So it would be better if you ask Oleg, but so the soundtrack is amazing. I mean, I love it, but and I think it was mostly Oleg's idea. I don't think we guided him in any way, probably in some parts, but mostly it was like all Oleg. There wasn't a much of like input from our side into the soundtrack. We were really happy with what he delivered at the beginning of the project, so, and we thought that it fits our overall style, so yeah, we go with it, and we go with like his idea of the music. And also soundtrack will be probably released somewhere this month, I think, or the next month on the vinyl with the game, so it will be pretty cool. Yeah. Yes, they did the whole mock-up. Actually, it was pretty amazing because when we arrived at the mock-ups, we had like, we knew we want to make something like kinda modern dance / ballet thingy when the character dances while he moves, but it was very vague. We didn't knew how she should move, you know, and here the Maria and Adam experience came. And they did an exceptionally good job. I mean, they went crazy with it, and it was super awesome to see them putting themselves into the game. It's pretty amazing because we didn't work on the technical stuff. We mostly talked to each other about emotions, and so okay, that looks great, that feels great. I don't know if it's like correct way to do it, but it doesn't really matter to me, because what matters to me is how I feel when I look at it. So yeah, kinda one thing is that probably like this approach for not caring works for us because we are a super small team, and we have a lot of talent in the studio. So like we are 9 people, but 9 badasses, I would say. So it's pretty safe to leave the job you're doing to the person that has to do it, because you know he probably is not gonna fuck up. So yeah. So actually it depends. It depends on the position you hold. So like programmers, when it comes to code, they have these different branches of the engine they work on, but of course they also like exchange code a lot, and if something has to be done when someone is on holidays, somebody else will do it. But when it comes to like design, I think the Michael, the bonsai is like the most because he had a lot of input about sound and a lot of input about graphics and a lot of input about the gameplay and all that, because you know he was our creative director, so it's good that he has opinion on everything, because it pulls the stuff together and makes it a whole thing. But yeah, actually like I did a lot of crazy stuff for this project. So I did the level design, I did the gameplay design, I also helped Bonsai with story on some parts, so with the memories and all that, and there was also the part when we were prototyping cutscenes, so the rough cuts of the cutscenes were done by me and Michael, and then when Bartek, who did all the animations, the mockups, and worked with the mockups and all that from the technical, maybe more technical part, so came to us and worked on the animations for Bound. When Bart came, he took like the whole animation part of the game from us and worked on them alone, and it was a best decision to make. Because actually he knew what he was doing. We were like, yeah, we have to sketch that out, because without it we can't work anymore. But yeah, we definitely need someone with experience to finish that up. So that's how Bart came to and joined Plastic. And yeah, we have one 3D graphic, Michał, and he does all the animations, and one tester / level designer now also that helped me with speedruns. So Adam is mostly responsible for the shortcuts and the speedruns in the game, and also for testing, so quality assurance and all that. No, Michael Jordan is the Michael. So my boss is the Michael Jordan. I'm like the guy that passes the ball. When it comes to Bound, the next big thing for us is the VR premiere. So we will be patching the VR support in mid-October, And so probably for the PlayStation VR premiere, there will be a patch ready, and you will be able to play Bound in VR. I would love to make, to be honest, I would love to make like the theatrical piece out of Bound. Like, I feel like this game would also greatly work as a ballet piece. Just a ballet piece, so you know, just make it, turn it into a theatrical show, and that would be awesome. Of course I heard about Superhot. Piotr, who is the creative director of Superhot, is my best buddy in Łódź. We go for a beer every week. We probably will went for a beer after work. Greatest thing is that the Polish industry like loves to network, and we love to pass knowledge and experience around, and it usually comes with vodka and all that stuff. So yeah, we drink a lot. We have a lot of crazy parties in Poland, and I think that the biggest like it comes from this thing that the Polish industry is really tight together. You know, like we have contacts in Warsaw. We talk very often with Superhot. We often talk with 11-bit studios, with guys from CD Projekt Red, with Techland and all that. So there's, you know, all the companies in Poland, at least at some level, talk with each other. The employees talk with each other. So the knowledge isn't like based in one company and it's closed there and you have to get in to get it. We usually share, and it's, you know, for the it's better for everyone, you know, to share the knowledge. My plans for tonight: a couple of beers, maybe some shots, a long discussion about game design with Piotr from Superhot, and go to sleep probably. Thanks. Yeah. See ya.